everyone, this is Miss Anne and welcome to another Monday book tasting. Today we're going to be reading Ghost Boys by Jewell Parker Rhodes. Now this book does feature some things that are good conversation starters with regards to race, people of color, in that regard, and some things that have happened in history. Following this book, I will give you good Readalikes for this book, but also good author Readalikes. So if you like this author, there are some other authors you can dive into as well. So we're going to read the first 10 to 15 pages of this book. This has, has some elements of history, but it's also magical realism, so it has some elements that are more fantastical. So this is Ghost Boys by Jewell Parker Rhodes. Dead. That's literally what it says. I'll show you. Like that. Here we go. How small I look, laid out flat, my stomach touching ground, my right knee bent and my brand new Nikes stained with blood. I stoop and stare at my face, my right cheek flattened on concrete. My eyes are wide open, my mouth too. I'm dead. I thought I was bigger, tough, but I'm just a bit of nothing. My arms are outstretched like I was trying to fly like Superman. I'd barely turned, sprinted, pow, pow, 2 bullets. Legs gave way. I fell flat, hard. I hit snowy ground. Ma's running. She's wailing, my boy, my boy. A policeman holds her back. Another policeman is standing over me, murmuring, it's a kid, it's a kid. Ma's struggling. She gasps like she can't breathe. She falls to her knees and screams. I can't bear this sound. Sirens wail. Other cops are coming. Did someone call an ambulance? I'm still dead, alone on the field. The policeman closest to me is rubbing his head. In his hand, his gun dangles. The other policeman is watching Ma, like she's going to hurt someone. Then he shouts, stay back! People are edging closer, snapping pictures, taking video with their phones. Stay back! The policeman's hand covers his holster. More people come. Some shout. I hear my name. Jerome! It's Jerome! Still, everyone stays back. Some curse, some cry. Doesn't seem fair. Nobody ever paid me any attention. I skated by, kept my head low. Now I'm famous. Chicago Tribune. Officer, I had no choice. Jerome Roger, 12. Shot at abandoned Green Street lot. Officer says he had a gun. Alive. December 8th, morning. Come straight home. You hear me, Jerome? Come straight home. I will. I always do. Ma leans down, hugs me. Grandma slides another stack of pancakes on my plate. Promise? Promise. Some ritual every day. Same ritual every day. I stuff a pancake into my mouth. Kim sticks out her tongue. I'm the good kid. Wish I wasn't. I've got troubles, but I don't get in trouble. Big difference. I'm pudgy, easily teased. But when I'm a grown-up, everyone's going to be my friend. I might even be president, like Obama. Kim says she believes me. That's why I put up with her. She can be annoying, asked too many questions, like, what makes a cloud? Why are their shapes different? Telling me Minecraft is stupid, begging me to help pick out a library book. Hurry up, else you'll be late, says Grandma. She hands Ma a lunch sack. At school, me and Kim get free lunch. Everybody works in our house. Ma is a receptionist at Holiday Inn. Her shift starts at 8 a.m. Me and Kim's job, says Ma, is going to school. Pop leaves the house at 4 a.m. He's a sanitation worker. He drives a truck. In the old days, there was a driver and 2 men hanging off the truck's sides, leaping down to lift and dump smelly trash cans. Now steel arms pick up bins. Pop does the whole route by himself. He stays in the air-conditioned cabin, steering, pressing the button for the mechanical arm, and listening to Motown, The Temptations, Smokey Robinson, The Supremes, 60s pop music, lame. Hip-hop is better. Grandma keeps house. She cooks, cleans, makes it so me and Kim aren't home alone. Have snacks, homework help, though I prefer playing video games. After school is troublesome, says Ma. Pushing back my chair, I kiss her. Come straight home, Ma repeats, tucking in her white uniform shirt. Grandma hugs, squeezes me like a balloon. She pecks my cheek. I'm worried about you. Been having bad dreams. Don't worry. That's my other job, comforting Ma and Grandma. Grandma worries the most. She has dreams, premonitions, she calls them, worries about bad things happening. But I don't know what, when, where, or why. Sometimes I dream lightning strikes or earthquakes. Sometimes it's dark clouds mushrooming in the sky. I wake troubled. Remembering her words, I worry. I know Ma will remember her to take her blood pressure pill. I know Ma will remind her to take her blood pressure pill. There we go. Pop worries too, but he usually doesn't say so. Early morning, before he leaves for work, he always stops by my room. Kim's too. He opens the door. There's a shaft of hallway light. I've gotten used to it. Eyes closed, I pretend to be asleep. Pa looks and looks, then softly closes the door and goes to work. Jerome, Grandma clasped my shoulder. Tell me 3 good things. I pause. Grandma is truly upset. Half moon shadows rim her eyes. 3, Jerome, please. 3. Grandma's special number. 3 means all. Optimism, joy. Grandma says every day, heaven, earth, water. 3 means you're close to the angels. I lick my lips. 1, school is fun. Hold up 2 fingers. I like it when it snows. Then 3. When I'm grown, I'm going to have a cat. A dog too, but I don't say that. A dog would be 4 good things. Can't ruin the magical 3. Grandma exhales. I've said exactly what she needed to hear. Fine. I've told her, I'm fine. I stuff my books in my bag. I wink, wave bye to Ma. Study hard, she says, both smiling and frowning. She's happy I comforted Grandma, but unhappy with grandmother's southern ways. Ma wants me and Kim to be educated. She pokes her finger at us when she says you. Educated, Jerome. Sometimes the poke hurts a bit, but I get it. Grandma dropped out of elementary school to care for her young sisters. Ma and Pop finished high school. Me and Kim are supposed to go to college. Kim is by the front door, backpack slung over her shoulder. Kim's nice, but I don't tell her that. She's bony, all elbows and knees. When she's a teenager, I'll be grown. Everybody will worry about her than me, more her than me. Ma always says, in this neighborhood, getting a child to adulthood is perilous. I look up the word perilous, risky, dangerous. I pull Kim's braid, frowning. She swats my hand. Can't be good all the time. Later, I'll take my allowance and buy Kim a book. Something scary, fun. We walk to school, not too fast like we're running, not too slow like we're daring someone to stop us. Our walk has to be just right. Green Street isn't peaceful. It isn't green either. Just brick houses, some lived in, some abandoned. Out of work, men play cards on the street, drinking beer from cans tucked in paper bags. 8 blocks to travel between home and school. On the 5th block from our house is Green Acres. A meth lab exploded there and 2 houses burnt. Neighbors tried to clear the debris and make a basketball court. It's pathetic. A hoop without a net. Spray paint lines. Planks of wood hammered into sad bleachers. At least somebody tried. 2 blocks from school, drug dealers slip powder or pill packs to customers, stuffing cash into their pockets. Pop says, not enough jobs, but still, it's wrong. Drugs kill. Me and Kim cross the street, away from the dealers. They're not the worst, though. School bullies are the worst. Bullies never leave you alone. Most days, I try to stay near adults. Lunchtime, I hide in the locker room, the supply closet, or the bathroom. Kim slips her hand in mine. She knows. I'll meet you after school, I say. You always do. She squeezes my palm. You going to have a good day? Yeah, I say, trying to smile, searching the sidewalks for Eddie, Snap, and Mike. They like to dump my backpack, push me, pull my pants down, hit me upside the head. Kim clenches her hands, purses her lips. She's smart for a 3rd grader. She knows surviving the school day isn't easy for me. She never tells. Mom, Pop, and Grandma have enough to worry about. They know Kim's popular and I'm not. But they don't need to know I'm being bullied. Kimmy, a girl shouts. Kim flashes me a grin. I nod. Then she skips up to the school steps, her braids bouncing as she and Keisha chatter giggle. Crossing left into the elementary school. Middle school is to the right. Yo, Jerome! I look over my shoulder, hugging my backpack closer. Mike's grinning. Eddie and Snap, fists clenched, thug posing. Stand by his side. Damn. Have to be super careful. During lunch, I'll hide in the bathroom. Maybe they'll forget about me. Find another target. I can hope. Just like I hope, I'll win the lottery. $1 million. And so then it goes back to the next perspective, which is dead. So as you can see, this is a story of a child who is killed, and it's magical realism because it's going to feature him from after he dies. So, if you want to read other books like this, I'm going to give you some author read-alikes. So Jewell Parker Rhodes, a good read-alike is Jason Reynolds. He has a lot of books that also feature not just violence, as this might has a little bit of, but more specifically race relations and people of color. So another good read-alike for that. So some other books that you might be interested in. Kwame Alexander is another author. The Crossroads would be a good book and a good read-alike for this as well. Again, features people of color and their, the ways that they are navigating both school and in the term of Crossroads. That's specifically about a sports related thing, so if you like sports books, that would be a really good read-alike for that. Some other read-alikes, and I got a bunch of good read-alikes from Novelist, so that's a really good place to look for some good read-alikes for any book that you're reading. Novelist is available as an electronic resource with your library card, and you can access it from home on buckslib.org under e-resources. So through Novelist, another good book, Blended by Sharon Draper. And that one's much more realistic. So it doesn't feature the magical realism, but it does explore the impact of police brutality and racism. So that would be a good read-alike. Another good author read-alike is Jacqueline Woodson. And so she has a lot of books about African Americans, people of color, and the things that they have to go through in their day-to-day lives. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and obviously there are more books by Jewell Parker Rhodes that you can read as well. So we have a few books in our collection as well as this one, and you can also find a bunch of the books that I mentioned and the authors on either Hoopla or Cloud Library, so you can find them remotely and online. There are a bunch of good read-alikes in the young adult section on this topic as well. So we hope that you guys enjoy these Monday book tastings. You might think, oh, some of these books, why are they important? Well, it's very important for kids to be able to see themselves, but also for kids to see the lives of others. We call them windows and mirrors. It's important for us to see ourselves in a mirror, but also to see through a window how other people live. It helps us develop empathy and an understanding of the greater world around us. We'll be back next week with another fun story. This next story is Scary Stories for Young Foxes. So it features foxes, which I love foxes, but it's a little bit scarier. So we'll be back with that one next week, but we hope that you enjoyed our Monday book tasting.